everybody, it's Tom Baxter here with Betta Fish News Club, just going over the Black Orchid Betta guide. This is actually a special report PDF that you can claim for your own just by going to our website of bettafishnews.club. So I'm just going to go over it, and to claim your copy, just look at the description below. So the Black Orchid Betta is also known different types of it, like the Black Devil, Black Lace, Black Milano, and Black Ice. Like most betta fish, you're going to want a good filtration system to keep the nitrate levels in check. The temperature, you want 78 to 800, never below 69. The diet, you want to feed the Black Orchid Betta once or twice a day and not to overfeed. Like most bettas, it likes flakes or pellets and a bit of variety. The tank setup, you want to have a decent sized tank. The best size for tanks for betta are anywhere from 5 to 20 gallons. It's pretty easy to find a good tank in that way, and we can help guide you on our site and more about that. This is a really cool fish as it's totally jet black. They're best known for bright colors, most bettas, but this is not one of the best colors. If you think of betta colors, yellow, green, red, purple, brown, white, orange, black, be color of the rainbow. But there is not black in the rainbow. So it's kind of one of those special bettas as it is quite striking. I would call it the Darth Vader of bettas. So it even has a cool name, Black Orchid Betta. It's quite dark and quite striking, especially in a tank. There's 70 types of bettas belonging to the Betta splenda family, which is a very pet-friendly variety. It can live up to 3 years if you take care of it. Like most bettas, they come from Thailand and Southeast Asia, and they're jumpers. This is probably a defense mechanism from them to jump from pond to pond where they live. And like we mentioned, there's sub-varieties of Black Orchid like Milano, Black Devil, Black Lace, and Black Ice. Very cool names. So there's also a neat thing to these bettas that they have a dark blue sheen to their fins with a special cross-hatch pattern. So you can even see some reds and other colors in here. So they're black, but they're not completely like that. The crown tail variety is a very common type of Black Orchid Betta. If you look at the males, they can have fins of 7 inches, which is 4 times what their regular body is. So they're a finny type fish. The males also have caudal fins, which are shorter. So they actually look like a crown tail, like a crown like a king would wear. The Black Milano is very, very dark, almost purple like a raven. Black Lace are less dark, and they're a little bit more clear like Black Lace. Black Devil have red on their fins and a more intense black color. And the Black Ice have different shades of blue, green, and black. They're not a fussy breed, and they apply to most things like bettas. They're pretty similar. You don't want to put them in a small tank. They want to have enough room to swim, and especially with all their fins. A longer tank is better than a taller tank, as they do go up to the surface to feed and gulp air. They're also not very strong swimmers, but they are jumpers. If they're nervous or threatened, they could jump right out of the tank. You also want to have some lights in your tank. Filtering is necessary as it removes the nitrogen and ammonia levels. As mentioned, the temperatures there, 690, 780, 800 is what you'd like. You want pHs of 6.5 to 7 feet per, and you want to check the tank every week for pH with a simple test strip. You also want to give them plenty of room to hang out in plants and shaded areas, even for resting. They do like to eat meat and vegetables, mostly meat, and you want 40% protein levels in your pellets, as they are a pretty tough fish. Also, you don't want to overfeed them or put too much food in the tank because it could rot. Once or twice a day is plenty, and some people even take a day off per week so they don't get constipated. They are highly aggressive, so never place 2 males together. And if you're going to put other fish in them, you want bottom feeders like catfish or gouramis, maybe some snails or shrimp, but always do your homework as to what fish you or tank mates you put in there. There is some common issues with these fish, like dropsy, which is an infection, and you want to make sure your fish are healthy so it can fight it off. Fin rot is another common thing for betas, usually by bad water, so you want to make sure your water is clean and treated. Constipation, like we mentioned, maybe taking a day off a week of feeding, and ick is a parasite that shows up in little white spots. So antibacterial treatments can help with that. Also swim bladder disease and other bacteria. So your water is very, very important to the temperature and also the cleanliness. So is the black orchid the rarest betta fish color? No, it's not. The common knowledge is purple betta is the rarest betta. Is it the most expensive? Again, no. It's rare, but there is a red, white, and blue betta that is not American, but actually from the Thai flag, and it was worth $1,500 to somebody. So, hey, black orchid is rare, but not that rare. It's an amazing specimen. Just the look of these fish is amazing. If you want to be a good fish tanker, this could be a good fish for you. Although it will not be the cheapest, it is a pretty darn cool fish. So we want you to have your fish thrive, no matter what betas you get. Thank you for watching this quick video. If you want to download this guide that I've been reading from and going over in the video, then you go to our site and you'll see the link below in the article. If you want to read the article or download your PDF, you just have to sign up for a mailing list. Also, there is an email address to send to, betafishnewsclub@gmail.com. If you want to be on our board about your fish and the pet name and your photo of your pet, we can put it on our board as friends of the Betta Fish News Club. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.